So we'll begin with sitting cross-legged. Back straight, both the hands on knees, eyes closed. Take a deep breath in. And as you breathe out, let go. As if you're just trying to hold on to that one spine there. The rest of the body part is relaxed. And then slowly bring your awareness on breathing. Make sure that you don't lose track of the air. Your complete focus is on the air you are bringing in, trying to trace how far it goes, and then again back. With each breath, keep your awareness onto how deeper do you feel that air. And I will begin our session. So we'll be doing one set of Surya Namaskar, and then we'll do 7 poses roughly for each of the chakras. And the chakra poses in general, you might not feel anything. It might just feel like any other poses, and that's absolutely fine. Our goal here is to activate or focus or bring your awareness on each of this spinal cord related chakras which are across your spinal cord. That there are a lot many nerves than only these 7. In scriptures it is mentioned 72,000. That is, those are all the nerves which go through our whole body, and that means those are the things which influence in some way. And the one who is completely aware of what's going on within kind of understands those all functioning or the way it is impacted by different things. We'll focus on the 7 major ones, and we'll talk about the chakra based regions and what that relates to. So we'll begin with both the feet together, palms together, thumb touching the chest, and back is straight. Take a deep breath in, and as we breathe out, completely let go. Om Hiranmayena Patrena Satyasyapi hitam mukham Tatvam pushan apavrinu Satyadharmaya drishte Om Mitraya Namaha. And we bring both the hands up. Look up towards the ceiling. So again, a slight back bend, trying to keep our hips in place, not letting them go forward. That way we have maximum stretch in the abdominal region, maximum stretching of the muscles of your whole leg. Keep a smile on your face. Normal breathing. If you want to focus on something, it would be your throat region. This pose impacts the Vishuddhi chakra, throat region. So you want to make sure that there is stretch there. And you're aware of that stretch. Om Raveye Namaha. Now keeping your arms beside your ears, pull your stomach in and slowly bend forward. Comfortable forward bend. Just completely let go your upper body. Face muscles, neck, shoulder. Padhastasana. The focus is on the tailbone region. Upper body is completely let go. Legs are straight. Om Surya Namaha. Bring your hands beside your feet. Right leg goes back, right knee is on the floor. Come up on your fingertips, look diagonally up. Again, we'll maintain our gaze upwards as if we are ready to receive from above. And the only way to receive from above is the first thing is the acceptance that we are at a lower level. There are certain aspects which are beyond our reach. So this acceptance, this surrender is for the practices we do. This doesn't mean that we surrender and accept everything from the Prakriti aspect or the moon aspect, or when we are being practical in the Prakriti dealing with other things. This relates to our practice where we want to create that attitude and devotion. That aspiration to receive from above. Om Bhanave Namaha. And now we bring left leg back. So our whole body is in straight line. Head, neck, back, and legs all aligned. With regard to the Prakriti, we just do everything as per the need. Whether you have to accept yourself at lower level or whether you want to accept or think that you are at a higher level, that's based on the need, based on the situation. There is no certain laws or rules or moral values we want to follow. Just enough so that as per the need, we can create a stable mind, stable social structure. Om Khagaya Namaha. Both the knees on the floor, chest and chin straight towards the ground. Ashtanga Namaskar. Chin, chest, both the palms, knees and toes. And that's why when we are practicing, we want to have an attitude, some element which is ready to surrender to the aspects which are beyond our reach. Until there is a complete merging of this self with the universal consciousness, until then, we are still at the receiving end. Om Pushane Namaha. And straighten your body, head up as you breathe in. Make sure that the body part below navel region is on the ground, elbows are bent, supporting your back, legs are straight, sole of the foot pointing up. Gaze is straight up. So maximum stretch in the neck, maximum stretch in the spine or curve of spine. Focus is on tailbone. Bhujangasana. And that's why there are some sages who have reached the ultimate goal, which is in some cases also called samadhi, where this self is completely merged into that higher consciousness. It is one and the same. And that's where some of the scriptures where the sages have talked about Aham Brahmasmi. Om Hiranyagarbhaya Namaha. And now middle body goes all the way up, chin closer to chest, heels pushing towards the ground. Maintain that stretch in the back of your legs. Maintain chin closer to chest, top of the head, comfortably pointing towards the ground. Om Marichaye Namaha. And now both the knees on the floor, right leg in the front. Again, come up on your fingertips, look diagonally. Maximum gap between thigh and chest. Expand your chest. Maintain that upward gaze. Focus is on the center of your eyebrows. You can either close your eyes or you can maintain your gaze. But in either case, you want to focus on the center of our eyebrows. For the duration of the session, keep all the thoughts aside. Om Adityaya Namaha. Now we bring the other leg in the front. Both the feet are together. Straighten your legs. Take a deep breath in. And as we breathe out, we'll pull our stomach all the way in. Grab hold of our toes, ankles, or our calf muscles. Whatever is available to you, maintain a good grip there. And then let go your upper. Let go your head, neck. Focus is on tailbone. Padhastasana. And then let go. Om Savitre Namaha. Now keeping your arms beside your ears, slowly come up. Look up towards the ceiling and a little back. Om Arkaya Namaha. Now spread your arms wide. Pranamasana. Om Bhaskaraya Namaha. So that completes our half round. Right side. We'll do the left side now. So breathe in, both the hands up. Breathe out, both the hands down. Breathe in, left leg back. Breathe out, right leg back. Hold your plank, hold your breath. Go in Ashtanga. Straighten your body as you breathe in, Bhujang. Let go your leg muscles. Breathe out, mountain pose, chin closer to chest, heels pushing towards the ground. Breathe in, both the knees on the floor, left leg in the front. Come up on your fingertips, look back on your. Breathe out, right leg in the front. Breathe in, both the hands up. Breathe out, spread your arms. So we'll do the rest of the poses, rest of the rounds as fast as we can. Our focus is those three things. One is letting go of muscles, so using exactly what is needed. Breathing, synchronizing the breathing. And third is keeping a smile or a simple joy of practice. So we'll begin right side. Left side. Right side. Left side. Left side. Right side. Left side. Right side. Left side. Right side. Left side. Left side. Right side. Left side. Right side. We'll do 3 more. Right side. Left side. Left side. Last one. So the last one will also add the focus on chakras. So in Pranamasana, it is Anahat, that is your center of your chest. Both the hands up, it will be your throat, Vishuddhi. Both the hands down, your tailbone region, Swadhisthana chakra. Right leg back, Agya chakra, center of your eyebrows. Left leg back, plank, Manipura chakra, navel region. Ashtang, same navel region, Manipura chakra. Tailbone region, Swadhisthana chakra. Mountain pose, Vishuddhi chakra, throat region. Both the knees on the floor, right leg in the front, Agya chakra, center of your eyebrows. Left leg in the front, tailbone region, Swadhisthana chakra. Both the hands up, throat region, Vishuddhi chakra. Spread your arms, Pranamasana, Anahat chakra, center of the chest. So this practice can be also done focusing on each of the chakras, and as if there's a ball starting from this heart, going to the Vishuddhi, and then from Vishuddhi to tailbone, from tailbone to Manipura chakra, to again tailbone, and from tailbone to again Vishuddhi. So we keep moving or rolling that ball around the spinal cord, but spinal region, column. But when we do that, usually we do slower is better, because we want to bring that awareness on that particular region. So it is done slower than the fast rounds. So we'll do the left side. We'll do by our own, trying to focus on those all things. It's okay to be slow this time. We'll do by our own left side. That completes our one set of Surya Namaskar. You can take your time here just to observe what's changed from the beginning of the class to now. If you look at it, various sages who were trying to achieve the final goal, it is pretty much like a huge big elephant, and each person has certain access to some part of that elephant, and the person who has the access to that certain part is explaining it in their own way. Ultimately, all of them are saying the same thing about the same element, but each of them is saying something different, is describing it in different ways. In the same way, each of the sages have tried different paths and experienced the same thing at the end through their own paths. In the same, it can be through the sound, Nada Yoga. It can be through the awareness or the analytic mind. and that is Jnana Yoga, knowledge based. Bhakti, like Ramakrishna Paramhans, he was devotee of Kali Ma, and through the form of Kali, he would talk to the Kali Ma. He was an emotional person, so that was the path for him, and he kind of stick with that path and went through that. Then there are others who did through pranayam, and we will have one Upanishad which is based on pranayam. Then another is chakra. So the one who did chakras, they have explored each and every nerves. They have come out with what all nerves are there and which are the psychic knots across the body. And they have also found out what functioning of brain relates to that psychic knot and how both of them are interconnected. So we'll begin with the Sahasrahara chakra. Both the knees are on the floor. We will interlace our hands in front. So the forearm is in front, interlaced hands are in front, so that the palms are facing you. The top of the head is basically all the way down on the floor, and you're keeping your head such that you have support of your hand here, interlaced hand, and you have a good grip. Once you have that, you can come on your toes and then come in like in Parvatasana, and then keep that top of the head, exactly top of the head, pressed on the ground, and then slowly walk your legs in front, trying to let your back go perpendicular as much as possible. At the end, you will feel some pressure in the top of the head, and that's the goal. We want to let maximum blood flow towards that and press that top of the head. Ardha Shirshasana. Slowly we'll come back exactly the way we went. You can let go your legs first, release your head. Come in Vajrasana. So this chakra is basically related to the Anand or the bliss one talks about in the state of yoga, in the state of when the union we are talking about happens. Now there's no point opening this chakra without clearing all the other passage. And that's why if you have heard about some of the cases where in India they talk about the Kundalini is awakened, but if this passage is not clear, it cannot travel through here and create that experience we are talking about. And that's why we want to go slow at our own pace with our complete awareness. We'll go to the next one, that is Agya Chakra. And for Agya Chakra, we'll bring both the feet together. Right leg, always right leg around left. just beside your left knee. You can either keep this leg straight, the other leg, or you can bend it. If you're bending, make sure that you're sitting, half sitting on it, half sitting on the heel. Left knee is bent, left hand goes up, and we are going to bring your left elbow around your right knee, as if you're trying, you will be able to push your knee towards the left side with your elbow. So we bring it that way. You can either keep the hand like this, bent, so that you can have this pressure on the knee to the other side, or just wrap it around your ankle. Right hand goes back all the way behind, or you can put your palm, right palm, just behind your back on the floor and then turn back. We are twisting our abdominal region by pressing the knee in the opposite direction and head in the opposite direction of each other. We are creating that twist. We maintain that twist. Our goal is not to focus on the twist here. Once we are maintain that twist, we just look back and focus in the center of our eyebrows. Roughly count 10 to 15 breaths. Ardha Matsyendrasana. And slowly, when you're coming back, we'll come back exactly the way we went. First, right hand in the front. We'll release our left hand up, straighten our left leg, and then bring your right leg back. We'll do the same thing the other side. This time, left leg goes over right. Left feet is just beside your right knee. We'll bend or keep the right leg straight. Either is fine, whichever you feel is the best to do today. Right hand this time comes across your knee, and the elbow is positioned such that you are able to push your knee in the right direction. Left hand goes back. You can either wrap it around your waistline if you're able to keep your back straight. If you're not able to keep your back straight, you can put your palm, left palm, on the floor, push it so that you can keep your back straight and look back. So here, when we are going into this pose, we are creating an opposite pull. Right elbow pushing the knee, we are turned back. Once you're in the final position, let go the body, focus on the center of your eyebrows, count your breathing 10 to 15. So when I say let go the body, it doesn't mean you completely relax or like a restorative pose, but we want to maintain that stretch or the pull, but that's all. Just maintaining that, and then we bring our focus in the center of our eyebrows. Slowly we'll release. Left hand goes in the front. Release your right hand. Right leg is straightened and then left. So that is Ardha Matsyendrasana. That was for Agya Chakra. There are a lot of other poses for Agya Chakra, like the Sinhasana, Sinha Garjanasana. Those all things can be done with the Agya Chakra. Even the Padadhirasana or Virasana. We'll pick those next time. We'll do 7 poses for each. Now we'll move to the throat Vishuddhi Chakra. So for Vishuddhi, we'll do a relatively simple pose. We will be bringing, if you can sit in Padmasana, that will be the best. If not, you can sit cross-legged. Our goal here is to cross our legs. Both the hands are side. Breathe in. As we breathe out, stomach is pulled in, chin to chest. This is called Jalandhar Bandh. When we close our chin to chest and we close our throat region, this is called Jalandhar Bandh. And then we bring our both the legs up. That will create a slight pressure in the throat region. Focus is in the throat region. If you're not able to do Padmasana, and for that reason you cannot lock your legs and bring it up, then there is another pose which can be done. And that is, you can sit in Vajrasana. Breathe out again, Jalandhar Bandh, that is chin to chest, complete closing of your throat region here, and then bring your head all the way down. Grab hold of your ankles and then bring your hips forward. Focus on the throat region. Here also you will have pressure in the throat region. Slowly release. The throat will move to Anahat Chakra. So for Anahat Chakra, we'll do Gaumukhasana. We normally don't do Gaumukhasana in other classes, so we'll bend our left leg and we'll bring our right leg above that. Whichever leg is above, we'll bring that hand up. Trying to keep our spine straight. Left hand goes back, and we grab hold of our fingers from behind. If you're not able to grab hold of fingers, that's fine, as long as you keep them closer to each other. Back is straight, deep breathings. Focus is in the center of your chest. So we talked about the Sahasrahara Chakra. Related to the bliss, the Anand we feel in that union or the yoga. The next one is the Agya Chakra. Agya Chakra is again above the body and mind, same as the Sahasrahara. This one is related to intuition, psychic, causal being, that is, which is beyond the body and mind. When sometimes we get the intuition of something happening in the future, you can imagine that it is beyond the scope of this body and mind. How can one know something which is already going to happen, that too in future, with all the uncertainties around us? That aspect is the intuition received from the higher consciousness. And that's the center of our eyebrows. Agya Chakra. As the name suggests, Agya is instruction. So you can receive the instructions from the higher consciousness through this chakra, the guidance. Now we'll slowly release exactly the way we went. We'll release our hands, release our legs, do the same thing the other side. So this time, Right leg is first bent. In this particular pose, it doesn't matter which one you're doing first. We'll keep one over the other. The one leg which is up, that hand goes up. The other hand will go back. Try to grab hold of your fingers. If not, just keep them as closer as possible. And then make sure that your back is straight. Your head is straight. Focus on the center of your chest. Anahat chakra, normal breathing. We'll try to do deep breathings here. This pose specifically expands our chest region, encourages deeper breathing. So you can take advantage of that. After Agya chakra comes the Vishuddhi chakra. That is your throat region. The rest of the 5 chakras are related to the 5 senses. Each of them, the 5 elements of earth. Each of them have their own yantras, their own colors, their own sounds. And slowly we'll release. Release your hands. Release your legs. We'll move to the next one. That is Manipura chakra. So for Manipura chakra, we'll do one of the balancing poses. So we'll stand up and left feet goes in the front. We'll bring our weight of the body on the left feet. So you can come on your right toe and let the body weight be on your left feet. Both the hands go up. Again, stomach is pulled in. Breathe in, stretch up. Breathe out. We are going to bend forward. Right leg goes up. Both the hands go parallel to the ground. Focus is on one point. Once you're in this pose, you can focus on the Manipura chakra, that is your navel region. There's another alternative to this, where we actually bring the hand in the front and keep the leg up. Here also you can focus on the Manipura chakra. This is called Bakasana. And then slowly come up. We'll do the same thing the other side. So left leg goes back. This time right leg goes in the front. Bring your weight on the right side. Right leg. Breathe in, stretch up. Stomach is in. Breathe out, will bend forward. Left leg goes up. T-shape. Once you're in T-shape, focus on the Manipura chakra, navel region. Want to try, you can try the Bakasana. And then slowly come back. Release. So that was Manipura. Now we'll do the Swadhisthana chakra. So for Swadhisthana chakra, we'll bring both the feet together. We'll bring both the hands up. Breathe in, stretch up. Breathe out, pull your stomach all the way in. We'll bend forward. Let go your hands. You can bend your legs, knees, grab hold of your toes from behind so that you're standing on all the fingers here from behind. Your forearm will touch your cuff. Your stomach is on the hips. There is no space. As you bring your head closer to knee, there is no space between your body and leg, upper leg. Maintain that. And then try to pull your legs straight as much as possible, keeping your head closer to the knee. Focus is on the tailbone region, Swadhisthana chakra. Slowly you can release. We'll come back exactly the way we went. And the slight, very light back bend. And then relax. After Swadhisthana chakra, we'll work on the Mooladhara chakra. So for Mooladhara chakra, depending on the time. So for Mooladhara chakra, we can do the tree pose. Let the focus be on the left leg, right leg is bent. You can either keep your left leg below the knee, above knee, against the thigh, or in front, with the sole of the foot pointing upwards. In this case, you can press your knee towards the ground. That's how you interlace or lock the leg. Both the palms are together. Focus is on the Mooladhara chakra. Gaze on any one point. So Vishuddhi is about the communication aspect, the speech aspect. Anahat is about the relationship, love, connection we feel with others. Manipura is about purpose, aim, goal, the direction of the life. And then Swadhisthana is about pleasure, enjoying what you have. Then Mooladhara chakra is about the security aspect, the very basic needs, food, house, money, job. If you want, you can stay here. Otherwise, we can also go to the next, where we bring both the hands on the floor and then bend our left leg We'll do this just for a couple of seconds so that this is an advanced pose. So we'll do as much as possible. One hand up, if possible, the other one up. If not, just maintain the balance and we'll come back exactly the way we went, both the hands in the front. First, straighten your leg. Once it is all the way straight, we'll bring both the hands together and then release. We'll do the same thing the other side. This time we'll ground to the right side. Left leg is bent either below your knee, above knee, never on the knee. We do not want to pressure the knee against the thigh like this, which also creates an lock, or in front. In this case, we create the lock by pushing the knee towards the ground. Both the hands are in front, gaze in any one point in front. Focus is on the Muladhara chakra. Muladhara chakra relates to the sense of smell. Swadhisthana relates to the tongue. Manipura relates to fire. Anahat is air. Throat is space. Those are the elements, and if you're talking about senses, then it would be Manipura is eyes. Anahat is touch. And throat is ears, hearing. Now we'll try to go to the next level where we bring both the hands on the floor. Bend your right leg, if possible, trying to balance here. And slowly come back. Both the hands in front. Straighten your leg. Together and then release. Now we'll lie on our back for Shavasana. Both the feet are apart. Both the hands are beside the body, palms facing up. I'm going to name different parts of the body. Bring your awareness on that part. Clench those muscles, move that part, and then let go. We'll start with both the toes together. Both the feet fingers. Both the feet together. Ankles, calf muscles, knee joint, thigh muscles. You can move your legs, bend them, cross them, or stretch. Do any movement. Let go your legs. Bring your attention lower back, middle back, upper back, your whole spine. Bring your attention on shoulders, upper arm, elbow, forearm, wrist, palms, and fingers. You can move your hands, bend them, cross them in the front, above your head, or sideways. Any movement. and then let go. Again, both the hands are beside the body, palms facing up. Bring your attention on neck, chest, stomach, abdomen, your upper body. Feel your upper body. You can move it and try to feel each and every part. Bring your attention on back of your neck, back of your head, top of your head, forehead, eyebrows, eyeballs, nose, cheeks, upper lip, chin, jaw, tongue and teeth, both the ears together, back of your ears, your throat, your whole face, your whole body. Now we'll focus on the two opposite aspects in Shavasana. So I want you to imagine that it is very cold outside. Imagine it's winter season and you're standing out just to experience that wind. As you go out, imagine that you have opened your main door and you just stepped out for 2 minutes. And as you go out, feel that cold, feel that touch of cold air on the skin. You're shivering. You have closed your hands, trying to keep the warmth there. You feel like your cheeks are going to freeze. You already feel the air in your ears. And now I want you to imagine that it's summer weather. It's extremely hot. 30-degree, 40-degree. Try to visualize that. Imagine that the bright sun, the penetrating rays of sun on your skin, the burning sensation, sweating, the heat you feel within you as you stand out. The humidity in the air. Now I want you to imagine that you are very heavy. Try to feel that your legs, your hands, your head have got weights there, and it's as heavy as a piece of iron. And with that heaviness, your body is pushing the ground a little more deeper in. Imagine that weight of your whole body on the floor. Visualize that weight. Now I want you to imagine that you're very light. You're so light that there is a slight gap between the body and the floor. You're almost just slightly above the ground. Feel that gap. Visualize there is no weight of your own. If you're held up and if you fall down, you'll fall like a piece of feather. Now I want you to imagine that in the big hall, you are standing all alone in the center. There's absolutely nobody around. Now I want you to imagine that the same space has got crowded, n number of people around you, the sound, the smell, the space. Try to visualize that with the crowded hall, and you're right in the center of that hall. Now I want you to imagine or bring to your memory one situation in the past which is a bad experience for you, which has impacted you in negative way in any form. Try to bring in those memories. Visualize if there is any person involved there. Go back to the same time. Try to feel those same feelings. It could be the feeling of anger, disappointment, sadness, anxiety, any form you felt that incident. Try to bring back those memories. Now we'll switch to one of the event which was most happy, which brought a lot of joy, content, happiness, lightness. You could feel the connection with the life. You could flow. Try to visualize that event. Exactly what happened, the people involved, the joy you felt, the connection with the people. And try to deepen that sense of joy. Experience it to the depth. And then again come back. I want you to visualize a person whom you do not like or anything which you do not like. Visualize the exact face, shape, color, whatever way you want to visualize it, or sound. Now I want you to imagine a person who is most dear to you. Visualize the same thing, the face, or if you're visualizing a thing, visualize it with regard to each and everything, the color, the features, the emotions, the sound. I want you to bring your attention to the center of your eyebrows. And I want you to repeat to yourself that both these aspects, the positive and the negative, as we see them, and you accept both of them as they are, and you accept that one cannot exist without the other, and the other cannot exist without the one. Now you can repeat your resolve, one thing which you want to achieve, very clearly in one sentence. And then you can move your feet, move your hands, turn to one side and sit. For joining.
Thank you, Rajshri.
Welcome, Sabha. Good to see
I
you.
love it so much. Like the two opposite one. Oh my goodness. I
Yeah.
really love it. Thank you.
Thank you so much.